Active voice and passive voice. Active voice describes a sentence where the subject performs the action stated by the verb. In passive voice sentences, the subject is acted upon by the verb. The focus of active voice is on the doer, while the focus of passive voice is on the action. Transitive and intransitive verbs. Verbs can be classified into two main categories, transitive and intransitive. Transitive verbs take an object, while intransitive verbs do not. Examples of transitive verbs include plays, sings, and writes. Examples of intransitive verbs include weeps, sleeps, and exists. In transitive verbs, the action passes from the subject to the object, whereas in intransitive verbs, the action stops with the subject. For example, the boy plays football, transitive. Eliza weeps bitterly, intransitive. Some verbs can be used both transitively and intransitively, depending on the context. For example, the driver stopped the car, transitive. The car stopped suddenly, intransitive. Active voice. In active voice, the subject performs the action stated by the verb. Examples: the boy plays football. She will learn English. Eliza wrote a letter. In active voice, the subject is the doer of the action, and the focus is on the subject. Passive voice. In passive voice, the subject is acted upon by the verb. Examples: football is played by the boy. English will be learned by her. A letter was written by Eliza. In passive voice, the focus is on the action, and the doer of the action is often not mentioned. Rules for changing active to passive voice. 1. Replace object with subject and subject with object. 2. Use a helping verb before the verb. 3. Always use the third form, past participle of the verb. 4. Put a by before the object. Exceptions apply. For example, active, they play tennis. Passive, tennis is played by them. Active, she is writing a book. Passive, a book is being written by her. Helping verbs in passive voice is are, am, present tense. Was, were, past tense. On will, shall, plus be, future tense. Been, present perfect tense. Being, present continuous tense. Examples: active, they have played tennis. Passive, tennis has been played by them. Active, she was writing a book. Passive, a book was being written by her. When to use passive voice. Passive voice is used when the focus is on the action, not the doer. It is often used in scientific and technical writing, where the focus is on the process rather than the person performing the action. For example, the experiment was conducted by the researcher. The data was analyzed using statistical software. Passive voice can also be used to emphasize the receiver of the action rather than the doer. For example, the award was given to the winner. The new policy has been implemented by the management